So we have this problem which says the tangents from the point alpha comma beta to the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equals to 1 intersects at right angle. Show that the locus of the point of intersection of normals at the point of contact of the two tangents is the line alpha y minus beta x equals to 0. So let us first draw the image of this ellipse. So I am drawing my x and y axes, and this is how the ellipse will look like. So let me consider some point. Let me denote this point by P. So this is alpha comma beta, and then I'll be drawing a tangent to this ellipse and another tangent which is perpendicular to this tangent. So you can imagine that the point Q and the point S are the 2 points of tangency. Now if we draw the normals at these points, so they will look something like this. So this is 90 degrees. Likewise, this will be perpendicular to this, so this is also going to be 90 degrees. So this is also 90 degrees. So this point over here, let me denote it by the symbol T. So this quadrilateral PSTQ, if we consider, we will see it is a rectangle. Also, if we join the points Q and S, we will be getting this line QS, which will become the chord of contact, and this chord of contact with respect to this point P will also become a diagonal of this rectangle. So now if we join the points P to T, we will find their point of intersections. If I denote it by the symbol O, then you will find that point O becomes a point of intersection of the diagonals, and as such O becomes the midpoint of the chords QS or of the lines QS and PT. So let me denote the point of intersection of these two normals by the symbol H comma K over here, and the midpoint, which is the point O, by P comma Q. So you will observe that we can write down the equation of the line QS by treating it as first as the chord of contact. So that would give me, in our notation, T equals to 0. So this will give me alpha times of x by a square plus beta times of y by b square minus 1 equals to 0. So this is my first expression. Similarly, I can also write down the equation of the line QS in terms of the coordinates of the point O by using T equals to S1, which gives me the equation of the chord of the ellipse in terms of the coordinates of the midpoint. So this will give me Px by a square plus Qy by b square minus 1 equals to P square by a square plus Q square by b square minus 1. So now these two equations, they represent the same line. So the coefficients of these variables x and y, they will be proportional. So this gives me alpha by P equals to beta by Q equals to something something. So from here I can say Q times of alpha equals to P times of beta. But then the point O is the midpoint, so we can write down the coordinates of P as h plus alpha by 2 and the coordinates of the point Q as k plus alpha by 2. So if we take these values of P and Q and we substitute them in this equation, so this will give me alpha times k plus this will be actually beta by 2 equals to beta times h plus alpha by 2. If we just simplify, we will get k times of alpha equals to beta times of h. So if we replace the current coordinates h comma k by the generalized coordinates, so we would have beta x minus alpha y equals to 0. This is what we had to prove in this problem.